Former President Yoon Yeol appeared in court on insurrection charges just 10 days after his removal from office. He became the fifth former president to sit in the defendant's seat following John Doo-hwan, Roh Tae-woo, Lee Myung-bak and Park Geun-hye. In court, former President Yoon spoke directly for 82 minutes. He completely denied the basic facts already recognized by the Constitutional Court, questioning how a few hours of peaceful martial law could constitute insurrection. This is reporter Lee Hyuk-jae.
Former President Yoon Yeol traveled by car from his home in Seochodong, Seoul, a 10-minute walk from the court, to attend his first criminal trial. Entering the courtroom through the underground lot, he wore a dark navy suit and a vibrant red tie, reminiscent of the style he donned during his impeachment appearance. The trial, which began at 10 a.m., started with the prosecution displaying a pre-prepared PowerPoint, read out the charges, accusing them of inciting a rebellion to undermine the Constitution. Then, Yoon's lawyer, Yoon Gap-geun, denied all allegations and immediately handed over the floor to former President Yoon. Former President Yoon requested the prosecution's PowerPoint be displayed again and began refuting it point by point. He described the martial law event as a matter of just a few hours, accepting the National Assembly's request to lift it immediately. He dismissed the prosecution's indictment, saying he couldn't understand how this could amount to insurrection. He emphasized that it was a peaceful public message, not military governance, and reiterated the logic of warning-level martial law, as in the impeachment trial. This argument was rejected by the Constitutional Court when they removed him from office. He stated that for deploying martial law troops to block the National Assembly, he had instructed that only about 250 personnel be sent as an order maintenance force. Regarding the prosecution's claim that the emergency martial law was premeditated, he argued that martial law is something that must always be prepared for, pointing out that there are manuals at the Combined Command Headquarters and various training exercises. Since the Constitutional Court's ruling to remove him from office, Yoon has not accepted the decision. In today's first trial, he repeated his previous arguments and focused on denying the charges against him for over an hour. This is Lee Hyuk-jae reporting for MBN News.